Good morning guys, welcome to the Shades and a brand new video today. So we're gonna make a new video, it's must video. We play Man City Thursday. That's a big match for us at home. Knowing the fact that Leicester has drawn two back-to-back matches, we're just so close to them and Champions League spot is up for us at stake. It's a tough match, keeping in mind that Man City of all teams, they've been playing brilliantly, scoring 8 goals, you guys. In two matches, 8 goals. That's impressive. Manchester City, with players like Vero, who's not going to start this match, is out for a month, and so he's not going to play against Chelsea. We still have some amazing players in that team. KDB, they got Mahrez, some really remarkable players. How are we going to play against them? How are we going to, what is the team lineup that Frank is going to choose? We're going to talk about it right now. So here we go. So let's start with how we're going to play. Now, first and foremost thing I feel is against Villa, Frank played a makeshift team. He played certain players who might not be starting against Man City. Players like Alonso, players like Christensen, players like maybe Giroud. Because, we are playing almost one match every 3-4 days. So we're going to play this match, and then we again going to play Leicester in the FA Cup match come Sunday. So keeping these things in mind, I think these things were working in Frank's mind. So keeping these things in mind, I think he was choosing a different side altogether for him. So we will have a different side altogether. This is my take on what the side possibly will be. There's a big question marks on who's going to play, because some of the positions are really, in a 50-50 cases of who's going to play, who's not going to play. So for me, starting Kepa will play. This doesn't make any sense. Kepa has to play. He has to be given the chance. He is a world-class goalkeeper. What about the defense in front of him? I think Rudiger will play along with Zuma. Zuma will be one of the players with Christensen playing. I think Rudiger cannot be dropped at this moment, so Zuma will be playing. So with him, so Rudiger, Zuma. Aspilicueta will play, because Reece James, I don't think he's going to start with his level of fitness at this moment. He's a bright lad, he's a young lad, but at this kind of matches, do you need players like that? But he might come in as a sub. I don't think he's fully fit, and Frank's going to go with him. Emerson is going to start the other side. I see Alonso has already played a match. If you play the same players every 3-4 matches, you cannot get the best out of him. So I don't expect Alonso to play this match. I'm expecting very much that it will be Emerson who's going to start this match. And then let's go to the midfield. Very questionable situation out here. Who's going to play? But you have 3 world-class quality players: Kante, Kovacic, Jorginho in your team. It becomes really tough to choose who's going to play, who's not going to play. However, we have seen that Frank has made an option of sitting Kante out on the subs bench. We have seen that earlier in the season. So do we get to see Kante playing, maybe subbed out, maybe he doesn't start? It'll be interesting to see that. I, for one, believe that Kovacic and Jorginho, when they start together, and just the two of them, they make much more sense. And, you can just add someone like Billy Gilmore into that mix, and I think Chelsea will do well. But when you have 3 top world-class players, which includes Kante, it's really tough to actually sit him out. So I don't think Kante, Kovacic or Jorginho, neither one of them not playing. I think all 3 will be playing. That's what I think. But I will ideally like to see maybe Jorginho and Kovacic starting with someone like Billy Gilmore. It will be interesting to see that. It's great news, by the way, that Pedro and Willian has extended to stay with Chelsea maybe in the last. So they're going to stay for another couple of months. So we'll get to see them playing. So I'm expecting Pulisic and Willian to start, but then again I think Pedro should also start. He is a good quality player, why not? He has the experience, he knows how to play against a tough team like Man City, so we can see Pedro start this match. He didn't start against Villa, so that is a big question mark. Where is Mount? Because Mount is the kind of player Frank likes. I don't see Frank dropping Mount any chance, so there could be that in the midfield you see either Jorginho, Kovacic and Kante, or you see Jorginho and Kovacic with Mount, and most likely that's going to happen. I don't see Loftus-Cheek going to start this match. He looked good, but he needs fitness, so I don't see against Man City. So that's the reason, as I said, a makeshift team was playing against Villa. So Loftus-Cheek played that match, and he's going to again start against Leicester come Sunday in the FA Cup, but I don't see him starting against Man City at least. So it will be interesting on that. I'm pretty sure Pulisic is going to start. Frank hinted that he did not feel that Pulisic was completely fit to start the match, but in a big match like Man City, you will have to play your best players. You rather play Pulisic from the start for the first for 60-65 minutes and then sub him, rather than bring him in the 50th 55th minute against a top side and expect him to do something. He was able to do it against Villa, but Villa is not a top side at this moment. But against Man City, it's not going to be easy that you can just go ahead and do so. So you need to get your better players, which includes Pulisic at this moment, to get him and play him in that zone. So start him with Pulisic should be a most important factor. Other thing, striker, again a big question mark, who should play? I believe it should be played as per merit. And as per merit, Giroud should start. Now the reason behind it is Giroud starting against Villa. He scored a goal, he played well, so why shouldn't he start? At the same time, Giroud is the kind of a player who tends to play, again, got a lot of experience, can play better with the kind of defense Man City has. We have seen that Tammy seems to vanish a little bit, and that's not the right word maybe, but he gets a little invisible when he plays the top sides, and we don't get to see where Tammy is. Though it might just change if Tammy is kept on playing. I see a lot of talk is going on that Tammy will start. I for one would like to see Giroud. He's got the goal, he's got that confidence going. He's playing against a Man City side. He has a good aerial ability. I think against a Man City defense, he will be more a better choice to play. I'm not sure what Frank will go for, but Frank should go for Giroud. Tammy for me against top teams is a little suspect as yet. So I will go for Giroud. So here we go, what I think of the team. Kepa. Then you got Rudiger, Zuma, Azpilicueta, Emerson, Kante, Kovacic, and Jorginho. Most likely these three will play, but I'll prefer, Jorginho, Kovacic, and Mount. Most likely, maybe Gilligan somewhere, and Pulisic, Pedro. And in case it's Jorginho, Kovacic, and Kante playing, then Pulisic and Mount in the either side, and then Giroud as a central striker. How it goes, it all depends on what Frank wants. I for one think that both Pulisic and Giroud should start this match for sure. It will be an interesting match. Getting a draw is a huge thing. I mean, there was a time when we used to compete with them for the title. Now is a situation where we have to see, because they're so good at this moment. Maybe in the next couple of seasons we'll get to see that we become as good as what Man City is. We have already brought players like ZH and Werner, and I think Havertz, there's a very good chance he will come. Chelsea has already gone for him after 88 million. Chelsea is willing to pay Leverkusen, and 9.5 million per year Chelsea is willing to pay to Havertz. That's a lot of money for a 21-year-old. Chelsea is willing to pay that kind of money. So I love to see that Havertz and Leverkusen are interested to get this deal done. So Abramovich is looking into it, so I'm pretty much sure that Havertz might just sign in the coming days. So yes, in the future you might see Chelsea will be just like how Man City is right now. But at this moment, the way we are, the team that we have, even getting a draw, which will feel like a win right now, because with Leicester dropping points, even getting 1 point against a top team like Man City will be huge for us. So I'm hoping that we get 1 point out of this match. If we can see 2 goals, it will be really tough for us to score 2 goals against the Man City defense. So preferable, hopefully we don't concede more than 1. We don't make much defensive blunders. We play a good game, and if it's we concede 1 and we score 1, it'll be 1-1. I most likely should be the ideal case for Chelsea, hoping for at least getting a point on this match. But as usual, I like to hear from you guys. You guys let me know what you guys think about the team lineup will be. What do you guys think will be the score line in the match? In the comment section, let me know in the comment section. As always, keep it coming, guys. So until next time, hoping for Chelsea getting out of this match, getting a point at least. I sign off right now. So see you guys until the next video. Bye bye.